Alrighty, y'all. Every morning, and I mean every morning, we open our closet doors and wonder, what should I wear today? And the same question happens every morning. Don't lie, you know what happens. Anyways, it's not like we don't have anything to wear. Closet's probably filled with lots of clothes. But we all feel like, I wore this the other day. I wore this 2 days ago. I wore this shirt with those pants already. And if you're a fashionable person, you might not deal with that problem. And maybe a different question like, what should I have for lunch? Or breakfast? Or should I have dinner today? Now, every day we have to ask and answer millions of questions. And sometimes we just wish there was someone who can take care of all our problems. Or maybe an affordable app that we can just download and it'll just make our problems go away. But really, what you have to do is, go with your gut feeling. That's simple. You might see your outfit in the closet and be like, I wore that yesterday, but I still want to wear this again today. Who cares if people judges you? You want to wear it? Then go for it. Anyways, the next artist is perfect for it because they do what they like. Feel Like I Feel. Check it out. First song of the day by Marcus Collins. That was Feel Like I Feel by Marcus Collins. And you guys are now tuned into What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of things I want to remind you guys. Please send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions at all. Even if it's like, what should I wear today? Maybe take a picture of your closet. We'll help you out. There you go. Also, if you want to check out our playlist on our website, come to tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. And of course, the easiest way, just want to say what's up to us. Hit us up on our Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. And I want to remind you guys, tomorrow, open studio, tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. Be here. We're going to get the show rolling at 11 a.m. So get your friends, get your mama, get your daddy, get your sister, get your brother, even bring your pets as long as they don't bark by 10:45 tomorrow for our open studio. And please send in all your funny stories. We talked about it before. Maybe past today's picks, occasions you want to talk about. Please send them in through email ASAP. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Once again, time for today's pick. Now, today we want to talk about making your way up. Now, we all work very hard for the money for many different reasons, but most young people work hard to become rich and successful one day. Don't we all? Now, of course, success could mean different things for different people, for everyone. Now, for some people, success could be providing for the family, good food, clothing, and education for your moms and dads and your kids. And for some people, showing love and how much they care to their family is their measure of success. Now, same thing with me. I always ask questions like, what's your purpose in life? What's your calling in life? It's like the same thing as, why do you want to be successful? Honestly, I want to be successful because I just love to bring laughter and joy to people's lives. And just to see a smile on someone's face, I know I've succeeded. And we want to know what you guys think. So hit us up on Twitter, message us, email us, or, just tell us a fun story about, what you've experienced on your success. We love to hear from you guys. Now, we're asking you all this because, the average Korean office worker works about 9.5 hours a day, which is about 40 minutes shorter compared to 5 years ago, which is still a very long working hour. Now, after long hours of working, sometimes we end up questioning ourselves, why do I work so hard? What is it for anyway, dude? I don't like working hard. I'm telling you, we all ask that question. Now, even though it's the most obvious question, you should ask yourselves more often because you don't know. One day you might explode. Be like, I don't know why I work so hard. Oh, I'm going crazy. No. You need to find out the answer why you guys are working so hard. All right. Like I said, I work hard to make people happy. That's my thing. Just like this next artist, they work their butt off to make a living. Check it out. This is Iggy Azalea with Work. That was Work by Iggy Azalea, my bad, not Izzy. Iggy Azalea. Now, Iggy Azalea moved to Miami all alone from Australia when she was only 16 years old. What a young lady. Now, she lied to her family like she was going on vacation and with her friends and stuff like that. But, you know, she felt like she was at home in America because she loved hip-hop and rap music so much, and nobody really understood her or supported her back in Australia. Now, she survived in America for about 6 years on a visa, which means she had to leave the States every 3 months to renew it. That's a pain in the butt. Now, of course, there are many artists who strive and work so hard to be successful musicians, and we introduced many artists in the past in our program. They all have their unique stories of making their way up from scratch, and these kinds of stories never get too old. Actually, it inspires a lot of us, you know, the youngsters out there who are trying to be aspiring artists and singers. Check out your favorite artist stories. Some of them are so inspiring and so moving. And we have another hardworking artist set up for you guys right now. Don't want to say his name. Y'all try to figure him out. He's an American singer, songwriter, dancer, and choreographer. And apparently, he performs many dangerous acrobatic moves on stage. And yes, I've seen it too, live in my face. And while he was preparing for his tour in the UK in 2012, he broke one of his vertebrae and he had to cancel his tour. Now, 95% of the people with this injury end up paralyzed, but he was pretty lucky. He was able to show up at his studio 2 weeks later, and he said he couldn't just sit around until he got better. He needed to get around. He needed to move. And this incident didn't stop him from performing any dangerous acrobatic moves. So, y'all know who I'm talking about. This is my man, Jason Derulo. I got to work with him a few years ago. Of course, you know the song In My Head. I did the Korean version of it, and we got to work together on stage. So I have nothing but respect for this dude. He's a hard worker. Let's check out his song. It's called Fallin'. What a great song by my man, Jason Derulo. The song was called Fallin', and I only did that because when the song was going out, I thought to myself, I always do that when I introduce Jason Derulo tracks. And the reason why I didn't do it at the beginning is because I actually had some fans and friends when we hang out, but like, I listen to your program sometimes, dude, and every time you play Jason Derulo's song, you do that, Jason Derulo! And they said, it's annoying. You need to stop doing that. But guess what? I'm here to annoy you. What? Just joking. I don't want to annoy you guys. But some info on Jason Derulo. Now, he's been writing songs for Diddy, Cassie, Lil Wayne, Brian Jew. There you go. I did a song with him. If you don't believe me, go on his YouTube channel. Go on my YouTube channel. There's a video clip of him and I performing In My Head. And on his YouTube channel, there's him in Korea. And, you know, I'm sharing the dressing room with him. We're doing our thing. We're hanging out the malls. You don't believe, I'm teaching him. I even taught him Japanese. There you go. If you don't believe me, ask Jason Derulo. Be like, do you remember a man named Brian Jew? He taught you Japanese? He'll know. He'll know what's up. I even got his email address. I sound like I'm bragging. Anyway, he started his career as a solo artist in 2009, and he sold over 30 million singles. That's a lot of singles right there. And he also has a large fan base in the UK and Australia. So in 2012, he was on a dance show, of course, an Australian dance talent show called Everybody Dance Now. And he was partnered with the beautiful, the wonderful Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. But the show was canceled after 4 episodes because the ratings were so low. Now, many fans are waiting on his next album. And last week, he just unveiled the cover of the art and track list and of his next album coming up. You know, of course, you know the song, Talk Dirty to Me. Oh, it's a Talk Dirty to Me. I said the lyrics wrong. Talk dirty to me. You know the words to my song. No hable English. That's a great song. I love this song. Hopefully I could do that Korean version because I like to talk dirty. Anyways, we're going to get to the next artist who's also another hardworking artist. He came up in the UK, of course, and he blew up in the US, and South Koreans love this dude. When he came to Korea, he had a showcase a few years ago. I had a privilege to be there too. Me and Craig David, we hung out too. And right now he's getting ready to tour with Christina Aguilera for a huge concert in Malaysia. Give it up for my man, Craig David with 7 Days. Welcome back to part 2 of What's Poppin'. Get ready, y'all, because shortly, in just a moment, we're going to have Mr. Joe Park, Mr. Casanova stepping up in the studio, talk about sampling some of the roots of music, where they stem from, where they come from. All y'all curious about it on our Tuesday segment called Chop Loose. Not Loose. Chop Loose and Reverse It. There we go. That's my auto-tune right there. You know, man-made auto-tune. But guess what? Right now, a word from our sponsors.
I ain't got no money,
yeah. Are y'all ready for chop, loop, and reverse it? Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, sorry.
You can't talk till I introduce you, dude. I said dad.
I'm sorry.
I'm just joking.
I got excited.
It's your segment. You're allowed to talk however you want. Woo. You can say what you want. Just say good things about me, of course, all the time.
Of course.
For all you ladies and gentlemen out there who are wondering, who's that extra voice in the background? No, it ain't no ghost. It's Mr. Joe Park. There you go.
Wow, what an intro.
That's
Thank you.
auto-tune.
That's awesome.
It's like T-Pain. T-Pain always does that. T-Pain. Joe Park. He's in the studio right now. I know. Thank you. Awesome is my middle name. Anyways, Joe Park is in the studio right now for Chop, Loop, and Reverse It. And of course, for those of you who don't know, y'all know by now that Joe is here to talk about sampling. And I'm not talking about sampling food. You don't go to a store and be like, hey, would you like to try this, the sausage? No, not talking about that. I'm talking about music. Now, a lot of songs that are out nowadays, a lot of you youngsters out there be like, oh, this is an original. No, it ain't. A lot of it comes from the past.
That's right.
Great artists, and they just want to, use that music to kind of influence their own music. So, which artist did you bring with you today?
About one of my favorite female artists of all time.
You're lying. You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
She's my
How do you know?
Because she's one of my favorite.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that later.
Okay,
well,
who is she?
She Brandy.
She Brandy?
Yeah.
Oh!
Brandy.
Okay, did you know Brandy had a TV show?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just testing you because you said it was your favorite artist. Okay.
And her song is called I Tried.
Okay.
And, Brandy is known to be, or referred to as, like, the vocal Bible. You see her clips of her on YouTube, just going crazy, doing crazy runs in the bathroom and just singing, like, oh, man.
She's known as the vocal Bible?
Yeah.
I thought that was Beyonce.
No, Brandy. Brandy, I'm telling you. I mean, Beyonce is really good live. She's one of the few artists, I think, that performs so well live. Even like...
Oh, you're trying to say Brandy better than Beyonce. Oh, Jay-Z, you heard that.
I'm not saying it better.
Jay-Z, you heard that.
I'm just saying they got better.
You need to fly to Korea and beat this dude's butt. He's saying your wife cannot sing compared to Brandy.
Hey, Jay-Z respects Brandy.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Come on. I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure.
They all have respect for each other.
Okay, I know. Okay, fine. Okay, so Brandy, who's better than Beyonce, according to Joe Park. No, I'm not gonna lie though. Brandy is an amazing artist. I loved her back in the day when I was growing up too.
Yeah.
Do you remember that song? I wanna be down. Do you know that song?
No, I
Then
don't.
You're not a true Brandy fan. But that song came out when I was like in high school or 8th grade or something.
Oh, and then that's
when you were like 1 or 2 years old.
I was probably like in grade 3 or something.
But that's the song I'm talking about. That's a true Brandy song right there. Of course. But you brought I Tried. But when you said I Tried, I was singing that one song by Akon and Bone Thugs and Harmony. I tried so hard to get on the streets. You know that song?
Ooh, no, I don't.
You need to educate yourself, son. How are you going to bring some music? You don't even know where it comes from.
I only know Brandy. Brandy, I Tried.
So
Why don't you know none of
Hold on, we're going to talk about Brandy every day then?
No. Of course not.
All right, so I Tried. When did the song come out?
Song came out in 2004 on her album called Aphrodisiac, which was her fourth studio album.
Cool.
And this song was produced by Timbaland and Brandy herself.
Okay.
And the previous album before this she did with Dark Child, Rodney Jerkins, but then they had a bit of a misunderstanding and like Brandy was like, saw Dark Child producing her sound.
Pop quiz. Where's Rodney Jerkins from?
Rodney Jerkins.
Where's Dark Child Studios? Obviously, if it's a pop quiz,
is it in the ATL?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yes. Rodney Jerkins graduated the school. It was a rival high school of mine. He dropped out of high school because he was so talented in music, and he knew he was going to become a great producer one day. I think his house is literally like 10 minutes from my parents' house in Jersey. And
really?
Dark Child Studios is about 15 minutes opposite direction. So I had to drive by Dark Child Studios a lot in high school.
Really?
Educated. I said educated.
Why would they be in New Jersey, man?
He's from Jersey,
What is there to do in New Jersey?
Rodney Jerkins grew up in Galloway, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes, and his studio is in Pleasantville, New Jersey.
Wow.
Yes, or Northfield. I'm not sure if it's Northfield or Pleasantville. But Rodney Jerkins actually went to my friend Grace. You know Grace, because he also knows Andrew. Grace went to Rutgers. good 동생 of mine.
Yes.
But Rodney Jerkins' parents went to Grace's parents as dry cleaners. What?
Oh.
Small world.
Oh, okay.
Information y'all didn't know. There you go.
Are you sure he's still in New Jersey right now?
He's traveling a lot.
Oh, okay.
But like, because of him, New Jersey blew up, especially in that area, because Yutari Karu, the Japanese artist, she came to New Jersey to record her album. Michael Jackson, You Rock My World, You Know You Did, that song. Rodney Jerkins did that too. It was big. But he never wanted to work with me. Rodney, what's up with that, dude? What is up with that? What is up with that? I drove by his house a few times. His house is humongous.
Do you know who brought up Rodney Jerkins, though?
Who?
Pop quiz number 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, you gonna learn me something, son. You gonna learn me something on my own show.
Yeah.
Who brought up Rodney Jerkins?
Rodney Jerkins. Wow.
He's a big dude, that's why Rodney
Rodney
Jerkins.
Jerkins.
Who brought up Rodney Jerkins? Don't make it up.
From No Diggity, from Blackstreet.
Seriously, Teddy Riley?
Teddy Riley.
Okay.
Teddy Riley brought up Rodney Jerkins and also Pharrell as well.
I did not know
He
that.
trained him up, and then they're like, "Peace, Teddy Riley," and they all.
Is that what you're gonna do one day?
We talking about?
We're gonna bring you up on What's Poppin'. All of a sudden, you're gonna have your own radio show. Be like, hey, Joe, how are you doing? Who are you? Are you on that show? What's Poppin'? Whatever. That's what you're gonna do. Anyways, back to Brandy. We went off track here.
Sorry.
But Brandy is an amazing vocalist.
Yes.
Of course. Now, the song I Tried. Who actually what was the song originally from? Another song that she used to make this track.
Yes, it was from a song called "The Klansman."
That sounds scary.
Yeah, "The Klansman" by British rock group called Iron Maiden.
Oh, I know Iron Maiden.
Yeah, Iron Maiden, pretty big.
Okay.
Pretty big.
You know what? Actually, let's listen to the actual sample first.
Let's do it.
Check it out. That was Iron Maiden,
Yep.
Klansman. All right. Not that scary.
That's right. That's a sample that they took.
Brian G's voice?
Not you. Come on.
Oh, that's the exact melody, though?
Yeah, that's the exact
I just
melody.
played it?
Yeah, that's the catchy part right there. You know, you choose catchy parts and like, that's the catchy part right there.
I'm so good.
You got it in you.
I'm so good.
Got it in you.
I got it in me. Alrighty.
I was gonna say you
That
got it in
was
you, but
That was Iron Maiden, the Klansmen, the UK band, of course, and of course our beautiful vocalist, Miss Brandy. What's Brandy's last name? I forgot her last name.
Brandy Norwood.
Norwood? So her brother, what's her brother's name? Ray J.
Yeah, Ray J.
Okay, Ray J, yes. Now Ray J is not, we're not talking about him right now, but she took that and made her own version. Miss Vocal Bible.
Yep.
Wait, when did this Iron Maiden song come out then?
This song came out in 1998.
Oh, it's not that old.
Yeah, I mean, but they have a lot more old ones. But
I'm thinking like 60s and 70s. That's old. 98. That's not old. I was graduating high school. Anyways. Yes.
Yeah, so it was off their 11th studio album, and some of you may know, may not know, Iron Maiden. They're an English heavy metal band formed in Leighton, East London in 1975. And the main leader is the bassist and songwriter Steve Harris.
Okay.
And they debuted in 1980 with the album Iron Maiden, which debuted at number 4 on the UK albums charts. And
wow.
Yeah, they're very significant, like they're very important in the new wave of British heavy metal, and achieved really good success during the early 1980s.
All right.
Yeah, and you know, they didn't do too many promotions, they didn't do too many commercials or anything like that.
But everybody knows Iron Maiden from the UK, of course.
Yeah, you know, and they're considered as one of the most successful heavy metal bands in history.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
coming back to the future or the present day, of course, Brandy thought Iron Maiden's track was amazing. That's why she and her producers used their track to do her song.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I don't think I know the song I Tried. So I'm very curious. We're going to play it for you guys right now. This is Brandy with I Tried. Yes, that was vocal Bible artist herself. Brandy with I Tried.
Yes.
When the song was going out to that bonk, bonk, that part, I told Joe, I was like, that's like an electronic fart. It sounded like it to me. We can do that. Actually, music, you can come up with anything. Remember,
you want to record your farts? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, you can come up, they had that little...
Yeah.
hip hop song.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, you can like smack your face.
Yeah.
You can clap your hands. You know. You can do beats like that.
Your next single right there. Here we go.
Let's clap your hands. Clap your hands. That's my single right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything with music.
That is true.
Just like people are using old school beats to make new school beats.
Yep.
And that's what Brandy did. And right now we're going to move on to the next artist who did the same thing, which is Mr.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx featuring Ludacris, and the song is called Unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
Yes.
Now, Jamie Foxx, very talented actor and singer.
Yeah.
Dropped some knowledge on us one time.
Oh.
You, of course.
This was really...
Who else is going to drop this knowledge? Your mama? Your daddy? Wake up, son!
We both gotta wake up.
I'm tired right now. I'm seriously tired. Okay.
Yeah, this song was released on his second studio album called Unpredictable in 2005. And the album debuted at number 2 behind Mary J. on the U.S. Billboard 200 charts. But then later on, since it sold almost 600,000 copies in its first week, it overtook Blige on the charts.
Wow, Jamie Foxx just knocked Blige off the charts.
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx is, you know, he was an adopted child.
Oh, was he?
You know, went through all that, and he's a big superstar. One of my favorite actors too.
I thought he was funny when he had his own TV show. And no one knew that he can actually sing, because on the show he's just a funny dude. I thought he was a comedic dude. And all of a sudden he starts singing. We're like, where did this voice come from? He's got like a raspy, cool, mellow, soulful voice.
Chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
Smooth.
Chocolate could be Nookie Head too, kind of.
It could be Nookie Head, but sexy.
His voice is kind of smooth. It's not like D'Angelo Nookie Head. It's he's got his own, his aura.
It's sexy.
Very sexy. And not only sexy, it just attracts the audience when you hear his music. Like the song that he did for his daughter. Have you ever heard that story?
Heaven,
But that's not Nookie Head.
I love it, yeah.
It's a great song. He wrote that about his daughter. But right now, we're not talking about that song. We're talking about Unpredictable, featuring Ludacris, of course. Now, what song did he actually sample to make the song?
He sampled songs by New Birth.
Don't know them.
And the song's called Wildflower. That's why I'm here. I'm here to educate, as you say.
Okay. Okay, son. Okay. Try to take the spotlight out of my hands. Go ahead. Do your thing. I ain't looking at you.
It's all right.
I'm looking at the speaker over here in the corner. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, it's by what?
Stop stuttering. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Well, why are you getting so sensitive? Why are you so sensitive
I ain't
today?
being sensitive. I'm going to treat you like you in New Jersey. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
So, Jamie Foxx took the song from New Birth, Wildflower. Now, this song came out when and where is it from? Give us some information.
This song came out in 1973 off the album.
This is old.
Yeah, it's old back in the day. And the album was called It's Been a Long Time.
It's been a long time.
Yes, and Wildflower hit number 17 on the U.S. Black Singles Chart and number 45 on the U.S. Pop Singles Chart.
All right. You know what we're going to do? Something different right now. We're going to listen to the sample.
Let's do it.
Straight into the song. First, we're going to listen to New Birth, Wildflower, and straight into Jamie Foxx's Unpredictable, featuring Ludacris. That was Mr. Jamie Foxx, Mr. Suave, featuring Ludacris, Unpredictable. And you guys are now tuning into What's Poppin', but unfortunately, we're going to wrap our show up. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the information you gave us. But y'all know that earlier we're talking about, working hard and running towards your goals. Now, do you have any goals right now that you're still hoping to complete, to accomplish?
I have way too many. But, one is just to, get married in the future, save up money for that and just be a family man,
Okay, you want to be a family man.
Yeah.
How old are you right now?
I'm 29, Korean age.
All right, ladies. This man's still single, looking for his future wife. Are you single?
No, I'm not single.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry,
Joe's girlfriend, my bad for saying that. Either way, let's hope and pray that Joe gets married soon, has little kids and stuff like that, because I want him off my show, because this dude think he knows everything. He trying to take my spotlight.
That's my job.
Anyways, thank you for giving us Jamie Foxx and Brandy and letting us know about their songs that they sampled from. But Y'all get ready. It's time to wrap it up. We got the last song for our show, which is by Alexandra Burke. It's called Overcome. But don't be too sad. Brian will be back tomorrow, 9:05 sharp. And we got an open studio as well tomorrow. So y'all need to come to the studio tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. But for now, this is Brian Jew and
Joe Park
signing off. Peace.